in the thigh. Let me see how, oh gosh. Full knee replacement right here on this little baby. So I want y'all to pray real hard that it doesn't slow me down much. And I told him I'm going to take off at least a week, so I'm hoping it doesn't take much longer than that. Why are y'all laughing? Yeah, I know, but I don't really go by what the doctor says very often, but I promise you I will this time. I'm going to do exactly what the doctor says, and hopefully everything goes well. And then next year, I'm going to do this one. So that's the next Christmas, I'm going to do this one. So it's my routine. Somebody asked me why I'm getting it done. I said, because I'm getting old, and I still have good insurance with the church. Before I retire, I'm going to get them both done. Anything I can fix before I retire, that's what I want to do. Y'all agree? Amen. All right. So, yeah. You agree that I should retire? Is that what you said? Yes. I've told this before, but I always like to remind folks that, around here, if you're not careful, they'll really put you in your place. I went up to see Miss Mary Kennedy. She had her knee replaced, and she's in her mid-90s, had a knee replaced. And I went to see her, and she was so spry and so excited, and she was doing rehab. So I came back to the office, and I told Lance, I said, Lance, I told you that I was going to retire at 75. And I was 70 at the time. I said, I'm going to retire at 75. But Miss Mary inspired me. So I'm going to work till I'm 80. And Lance responded, that's good, Bob. Who are you going to be working for? So I put in my place real quick. Lance is good at that. So let me just remind you of a couple of things that I want you to be aware of, and then we'll introduce our guest in just a moment, and we'll get to hear some great music, and then after that, we'll go eat. Let me just remind you, when you go to the tables today, at the end of this, when we go to eat, there is a jar on every table, and we have a bunch of young folks that are going to be serving you your plate. So you don't have to go through a line to get your plates. You don't have to go through a line to get your cups. You don't have to go through a line to do anything. As soon as we finish here, you just go get a seat. There are a few tables that have a reserve sign on them. And it's one of those things that I realize every one of you would like to have your own reserve spot, but they paid an extra $400 to get these tables, or something like that. But if you would, please respect the fact that some folks, there are several classes that need to have the tables that are closest to us, and we try to reserve those for them. And then some of them are just reserved because they want to. But anyway, please respect that. There's plenty of places for you to sit and eat. There's plenty of food, and we'll have a good time, all right? But if you could, put the tip in that jar, because that's important for us. We've taken these kids under our wings to teach them a little bit today, but more than that, we're investing in their future, because the money that they raise tonight will go toward their ability to do some of the camps and some of the retreats that the student ministry does. So it would be helpful. And please be gracious with what you give, and I'm sure they will really, really appreciate it. Okay? Amen? Amen? Amen. That's a little better. All right. Last year I gave you a calendar, and I have been ridiculed by putting so many things in it, because we had a very busy year. Amen? Amen? Yeah, we did have a busy year, but a great year. By the way, we just got back from 5 days in North Carolina, an incredible trip. If you were on that trip, let me see your hand. About 100 of you went. Did we have a good time or what? It was fabulous. It was great. We had a lot of issues that we don't really want to talk about, but in the end, it was fabulous. For me, the best part was the time we had in the chapel at the Cove. We were in the chapel at the Cove, which is in the beautiful, beautiful mountains of North Carolina, and this beautiful building. We sat in there and sang. The windows open where you could see how beautiful it was outside. Sang a little bit, prayed a little bit. It was just very, very special. But all of it was good. Even the play that we went to on Wednesday evening, we heard some great music and some good fun times. But it was just an incredible, incredible time. The other moment for me was Gap Creek. We went to Gap Creek Baptist Church. I shared that a little bit about this morning. But it was an incredible time as that small church fixed breakfast for 106 people. And we just had breakfast. We loved donuts a little bit. And we got to go see the building that many of our men in this church, some of you are here tonight, were part of building that facility. This church was financially invested in that community. Mr. Tankersley, Brett Tankersley, one of the guys that's been the leader of this, he said, Bob, I can't tell you how much I appreciate what First Baptist Trust has done for us. They were here once, they came back a second time, they came back a third time. The third time they were here, we said something about we were trying to find a van. We wanted to buy a van. And on the fourth time they came back up, they brought us a van with our name on it and gave it to us. The church invested in us, and it's just made a world of difference. And so this ministry here is just not here in this building. It is all literally all over the world. And that's because of your faithfulness to giving, and I just so appreciate them so very much. There's no calendar to give you tonight, but there will be one by the end of the year. It's going to be unique and make a difference. So I just want to remind you, you'll need to get one on the first Sunday in January. I'll tell you most everything that's happening, not everything, but we'll get a lot of dates that you want to say. I will tell you now, just so you will know, in October of this year, October's right past. In October, we will be going to Washington, D.C. for a week. And if you're interested in going, make sure you kind of look at those dates and carve them out. We will open that registration in January because it will take a while. It's a rather expensive trip, but it's a unique trip. Many of you have been, many of you haven't. And it's an incredible time for us. Now, I want to just recognize some people in this group here tonight that y'all may not see or know, but if you have served or are presently serving on the Seasoned Adult Ministry Leadership Team, would you please stand if you're in? Okay, just stand. If you have or you're presently serving. These are people who have worked with us as we've done all the stuff that we've done. Would you give them a big hand? Thank you so very, very much. But there's also one person in this group that has been with us that has made some adjustments in her life, and she is no longer serving in the capacity of editor of the Seasoned Adult Ministry newsletter. Miss Judy, would you mind standing and walking down this way? Give her a big hand. Miss Judy Bryant. Listen, I can't tell y'all how blessed we are to have this young lady to serve us for the last 6 years. She has been an incredible blessing. If you've read any part of the newsletter, you know it's been done with excellence, with consistency, and it's just been incredible. And I felt like we needed to honor her in some way. And so we've compiled for her a nice little gift for you. And this is something we want you to keep. And I'm going to take the ribbon off. You can see them there. This is every newsletter that you were a part of while you were here. Thank you so much. And I felt like if we're going to do this, there's another key element to this that y'all don't always see. But the staff here is very blessed to have Ms. Stephanie Enter here. And Stephanie, would you come up here? This is the lady that makes it look as pretty as it looks. Stephanie does an incredible job, and I appreciate her. And I wanted Stephanie to have a copy as well of this. So this is for Ms. Stephanie, and you have yours. We also have a copy in the archives of the church, so that they will always have them. Because this is really a historical document. It tells us everything that we've been doing over the last almost 8 years now that I've been here as the Seasoned Adult Minister. What a blessing and what a joy it's been for me. And we also have a copy in the office. So if you ever want to see it, come by. And then I want to also say, back in the back right there is Miss June Taylor. And June is assuming the role. Matthews, June Matthews, I knew who it was, I just wanted to scare you. June Matthews will be is taking over the role of editor. And June, stand and let them all see you. So if it don't work for you, just make sure you tell somebody about it. It'll be fabulous. But thank you so much, ladies. God bless you. You want to say? No. You want to say?
I've been here over 20 years, and it's just a blessing to work here, and I'm so thankful. Thank you.
You can keep the ribbon. All right, without further ado, I want to introduce the lady that has been the backbone of getting all this stuff ready. And she's kind of been in a bad way because she fell a week ago, a little over a week ago. It was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today, and fractured her pelvic bone on both sides. Ooh. But you can't keep a good woman down, can you?
Nope.
So, y'all express your appreciation to Sue Ellen as she comes to this celebration. She's on the walker. I love it.
Yeah, and I told him I can't wait for January the 29th to get here. First of all, I just want to say, for those of you who don't know, 2 weeks ago today, I was just walking in church, and my foot went one way and my shoe went the other way, and I realized I was going to fall. So I guess in my mind I wanted to fall gracefully, because I gave it some thought. But that didn't seem to matter, but I think I must have flipped over, because I ended up falling flat on my back. And so the guys out in the sanctuary are in the main thing out there, they wouldn't let me move. And every member of this church came through that area. And some of them even came back for a second look. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your prayers, for your cards, for the food, for your wishes. You just don't know how much it means to have people reach out to you and have them praying for you. My pain is gone, and I go back to the doctor in 2 weeks, and hopefully I will be a healed woman. But when I left the hospital, they gave me some parting gifts. They gave me this 2026 model AI racer. The tag is still on it. They also gave me a shower chair that has my initials on it. They also gave me a streamlined potty chair, which I would be happy to rent out. You should have me. I've already told Bob, you're going to need some of this stuff. I said, well. But anyhow, I'm glad to be tonight. Tonight's my first outing since I was injured. That, like you said, you can't keep a good woman down. So here I am, and thank y'all for coming. Tonight has really been about a year and a half in the making. I first came across this family. I'm going to see if I can say it right. Cipolari. Is that right? Cipolari. Elizabeth's so sweet. This Cipolari family. About a year and a half ago, I was watching YouTube. And I came across this video of these kids, and they were just amazing. And they reminded me a lot of the Kempters. Do y'all remember the Kempter family that we had a couple of times and just kind of adopted them? And I just loved the thought of having a family come and share their talent. So I began calling them. They are homeschooled. So it wasn't going to be a problem. They could come just at any time. So I began talking to Elizabeth, and we were talking. She says, well, right now we can't commit to da-da-da-da. And then they went through a period where they were doing a bunch of recording CDs, and I want to remind you, Bob probably will again, out in the back, they have a table with CDs and hats and shirts and whatever. So if you feel so led, please support this family. But let me tell you just a little bit about them. They're a family of 13. They grew up singing and playing bluegrass music. They said bluegrass is the best music because it sounds the same when the power goes out. Each child was taught at an early age to play an instrument, whether it be guitar, banjo, mandolin, fiddle, or harmonica. They would play for family and social gatherings. They were formed in 2017. The youngest member only 7 years old. They've known for some of their harmonies as well as their original songs, and I hope we hear those tonight. Slimish Mountain, Gumball Machine, and Harvest Fair, just to name a few. But they also cover some of the old-time bluegrass tunes such as I'll Fly Away, Rocky Top, Doolin Banjos, and Foggy Mountain Breakdown. So we will hear that. They have big dreams for the future. They hope to reach 1 million subscribers to YouTube and 100,000 listeners on Spotify. They also would like to play at the Grand Ole Opry, take a tour to Europe, and share their music. So at this time, I would like for them to come out, and then I want to introduce them individually and say something about them. Cottonpickinkids, come on down. All right, what I want to do is introduce you, and I've got a few words to say about you, and you give us your best shot on your instrument when I introduce you, okay? You good? Okay, Savio. Okay, Savio is a mandolin player. He was 9 years old when he started the guitar. He's the sound manager and does most of their song arrangements. Welcome, Savio. The rest? The rest? Okay. The rest. Okay. She started playing the fiddle at 8. She's written several songs, including My Sweet Home. Will we hear that tonight? Not tonight. Okay. She also created their Facebook page. Cecilia. Okay. All right. She's been playing the guitar since she was 10 and sings harmony. Rosalinda. Okay. She's the fiddle and upright bass. Gianluca. Okay, he plays the banjo, started out on the harmonica at age 8. Giovanni, I just like that name. Can I say it again? Giovanni. Okay. All right, he started playing the guitar box at 6 and then moved to the dobro at age 7. Tell me what that is. Huh? Is that it? Okay. Okay. They've all placed in many bluegrass competitions, and they are determined to keep making music that brings happiness and harmony to the world. So welcome them as they bring music and harmony to us.
Thank you. So, we're the Cotton Pickin Kids, a bluegrass family band from the state of Alabama here, and also from Hanceville. How many of you guys know Hanceville? Oh man, there's a lot. And yeah, we just, it started out just me and my sister, and then Cecilia started playing the violin, and then she took off with the guitar, and then we just kept on growing and growing, and now there's 6 of us here, and there's actually, my whole family, there's 13 of us, and 11 kids, and half of us play, and the other half are actually learning too, and get ready because we're about to have 11 sibling band pretty soon. So. Yeah.
Alrighty, I'm going to introduce the guitar player. Like he said, she started off with the fiddle because she wanted to copy me, copy her big sister. This is Cecilia Cipolari on guitar. Y'all give her a hand.
You want to hear some more Christmas music? Come on, I want to hear a lot of that. You want to hear Christmas music? about 6 or was it 7, I think, we gave him the cigar box to play. And after about a year of that, we just gave him the dobro and he just took off with it. And he really loves Jerry Douglas, his favorite dobro player of all time. Don't know Jerry Douglas? Anybody? He loves him so much that sometimes he comes to me and he says, Tommy, I want to change my name to Jerry Douglas. So, here's Johnny Squire and the dobro. I'll tell you a little story and it won't take long.
Hold on, he's not tuned. Okay, we're changing the song. he was like, oh my gosh, you know, that was his, I don't know, he was telling me about how he just loved the banjo and it's like harmonica. And, you know, my parents finally caved in and bought him a banjo and we started learning. And yeah, he's really taken off with it. Going to Civilari.
Are you guys ready for this? Yeah. I can't hear you. I said, are you ready for this?
Something's fishing going on over there. Are you copying me? Can you do this? What about this?
I bet you guys can't do this.
Move back to the middle. All right. So now I'm going to introduce the fiddle player. I don't think you would believe it, but yeah, well, you would believe it because you heard it before we started playing. But she is the oldest out of all of us girls here. And the shortest. And the shortest, yeah. But yeah, so her name is Trez Maratz. She started writing music at 14, and she likes to rub it in her face every chance she gets. She goes, "Oh yeah, I was the youngest to start writing music." And we're like, "Oh, I don't know what to say to that." But anyways, yeah, Trez Maratz. She's gonna show you one of her songs that she wrote.
I don't wanna see you, baby.
producer, song engineer, video editor, content creator for the Cotton Pickin Kids. Give it up for Savio Cipollari.
So this next tune is an instrumental I wrote. It's one of my first ones, and I really love Ricky Skaggs. Anybody knows Ricky Skaggs? Yeah. And I really got inspired by Irish original instrumentals, and this one came to me, and it came, sounding very Irish. And at the time, I think I was reading a book about St. Patrick, and his story really inspired me, and so I wanted to dedicate this song to him. And so I was doing research, and the mountain where he was, kidnapped and taken there to take care of the sheep. As a shepherd slave, a lot of times he would go to this mountain and pray to God on that mountain, and the mountain's called Slumish Mountain. So here's Slumish Mountain. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the bass player here. Her name is she started out playing the violin, the fiddle.
I also was copying my older sister, yeah. Yeah, I know that's what you were all thinking.
And she was the harmony fiddleist, basically. Everything Trez played, she would play with her, but harmony. And we really loved it. But we also really needed a bass player, so we're like, how about you trade? But she's doing an incredible job as a bassist, like very, very, very professional. So I just want to thank Rosalinda Scolari. Also want to mention that we do have some merch. If you guys are interested in t-shirts and CDs, you want to hear us in your car, anywhere to take us with you. We got some CDs and all kinds of cool merch. And also check us out on YouTube if you haven't, and Facebook and Instagram and all those places. So. Well, we just want to thank you all for having us here today. We're really honored and privileged to be here to give you guys music, and we just have a blast doing it every time. This will be our last song for tonight. We're going to end it with a nice Christmas tune. Hope you enjoyed the show so far. You enjoyed it? Yeah. Here we go. Now in New York City, there's snow on the ground, and out in California, the sun shines on down, and maybe out in Memphis, Graceland's on lights, and there's peace on earth tonight. Christmas in Dixie, it's snowing in the pine. Merry Christmas from Lucy to everyone tonight.
Go get Mama. Go get Mama.
It's windy in Chicago. The kids are at school. There's magic in the town. The city's on the move. In Jackson, Mississippi, Charlotte, Carolina, and all across the nation. It's a peaceful Christmas time. Christmas in Dixie.
Cotton-picking kids. Give them a big hand. Come on, tell them thank you for coming and sharing with us tonight. All right, let's begin in just a moment. Rosalinda, I want you to work a little on that bass. I want to hear you play something. Right? I really, you just kind of play it. You got something you can do. They didn't feature you tonight at all. I know it's sad.
Yeah, it's kind of cold. You know, your hands get all. No, I can do something for you. What would you like?
You just surprised me. I just want to hear that bass thump. Can you do it? Can you do that?
All right. So what about that?
Last chance. Come on.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and play with you so I'm not by myself. Yeah. What would you like?
I secretly always wanted to play one of those. Joe, you remember Joe Estes? Joe, remember Joe? Some of y'all do? Joe Estes, our former minister of worship, was quite good on one of those things, and I've always been envious of it. So thank you so much. Tell them thank you once again. They mentioned that they have product back here. Here's one, God Chose You. They got a DVD and a CD, and this is the Christmas album, the DVD. So it's called A Dixie Christmas. Angels We Have Heard on High, Away in the Manger, Jingle Bells, Snowman, Christmas in Dixie, and several others. So I know you'll want to stop by and invest in what they do, and you'll be blessed. Now we're fixing to give some directions about dinner. Before we do, I want to just thank you for your investment in what we do as the Seasoned Adult Ministry. And thank you for being here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this. We go through a lot of things to try to make this a very, very special time. We have dinner prepared for you. There's a couple of options that we don't usually offer, but last year we had steak. And everybody loved the steak. It was good, it was tender, it was very, very well done. Not well done in the sense of overcooked, but done well. Maybe you understand what it is. But this year we're offering some chicken. There are a few people that said, I don't eat red meat. There are people that said, I like my meat.